My name is Wayne. Happy Halloween. And today, we're going to be doing something different than normal. I'm not going to be playing a game, but it is going to be interactive. I've been wanting to check this out for a long time. Now, this is a series brought to you by a YouTuber by the name of Dr. Nowhere. Who that is, I'll explain at the end because I have a lot I want to say about that individual. But for right now, welcome to the Boiled One phenomenon. This one might be a little bit more intense, by the way, than what my normal viewers are used to, so just a heads up. Also, I'm going to be starting and pausing a lot throughout this video, so please bear with me. Let's do this. Here we go. Lock in, guys. Ooh. Oh, already going too fast. Wait. Ooh, okay, so right off the jump. Wait, let me get it right there again. So, okay, right off the jump, it's already going too fast. So I have to pause it and read in between the scenes. All following media has been curated with permission from personnel at Ephrata 228. So that sounds like some sort of shadow organization right off the rip. Great care has been taken to keep the identities of persons involved anonymous as they requested. And this is where I started us off at the beginning, the warning screen. Warning, this video contains elements which are known to cause mild to severe cognitohazardous conditions, including properties that may mentally and physically affect the viewer. Please refer to the following procedures in order to guarantee your safest possible viewing experience. So apparently we're watching this videotape curated by these Ephrata guys. Make sure you have the following in the vicinity: earplugs, a pencil, a sheet of paper, a standard Christian Bible open to Psalms 91:10. Now, I actually know what Psalms 91:10 means, but I brought it up just for you guys. No evil shall be allowed to befall you. No plague shall come near your tent. Now, down here, I wanted to point something out too. Is Psalm 91 powerful? Why is Psalm 91 so powerful? Because it invokes God's protection. Remember that. Alright, back to the video. Oh, so it's just going through all the stuff you need to have. 91:10 specifically. If something unusual begins speaking in tongues... Whoa, that caught me off guard. If something unusual begins speaking in tongues, tangible to the naked ears, insert your earplugs to turn to your pencil and paper. He's got like a tear too. So plug in your ears and then right on the whoa! Okay, right off the rip. I know you saw that red glare flash. Let's read this first. Write the following on the page. I can see this paper. I can see my hand. I can't hear the screaming of thousands. Whoo! I can't hear the feast. I am a moving, breathing human being on planet Earth. What was that red text that flashed real quick? Let me see if I can bring it up. Okay, guys, I finally managed to get it when I realized I could slow the video down. Now, here's what flashed across the screen in a split second. I can't see this paper. I have no hand. I can hear the laughter of thousands. I can hear the feast. I cannot move, nor do I want to. Holy crap. Alright, let's continue. And again, this is how quick it flashed. Watch. That quick. I'm actually getting the shivers a little bit, no lie. Okay, let's pause it. Okay, after these words are written, recite Psalm 91:10 aloud. So you have to say it aloud. If memories and imagery of something unholy persist in your mind, pray. It's all you can do. And I guess the upside down cross is unholy images in the mind. No evil shall befall you, and no plague shall come near your dwelling. Psalm 91:10 aloud. This is a lot for whatever you're experiencing. In the event you are required to carry out these procedures, contact authorities immediately afterwards. You will be administered anesthetics. Many appear to lead a normal life afterwards, but not all. A normal life is just him out by a tree, clouds, and a flower. Oh, that's creepy. It lingered. The boiled one phenomenon. Here we go. August 13th, 2003. Tree of Heaven. Okay. In the late 1990s, a now classified documentary based on the television program would debut from a local station in Pennsylvania. The program revolved around woodland plants and animals and was primarily directed towards children. Okay. PBS type stuff. If you know, you know. The star of the show and narrator would talk about the wonders of nature, the dangers of it, how to appreciate it, and most importantly, how to protect yourself from it. Sounds like a dope show. Unfortunately, in early 2001, the program would be taken. Unfortunately, in early 2001, the program would be taken off the air due to the host passing away. That sucks. I think it was like that free TV stuff too. Then something odd happened. That transition was eerie. On August 13th, 2003, the 13th episode of the series began a rerun seemingly out of nowhere. Okay, I'm getting the shivers, I'm not gonna lie. The following audio recording... Oh, crap. The following audio recording depicts the beginning segments of the episode. Lock in, guys. Live footage... Okay, footage taken from episodes 3, 6, 8, 10, 13 of the program. I hope I don't need a pen and pad down, outside of what they recommend. Courtesy of the Ephrata branch. All rights reserved.
Bushwhackers. Today we're venturing into the heart of the forest to find a plant that's as beautiful as it is deceptive. Poison oak.
I can never identify this stuff growing up.
And here in Pennsylvania, it's not as common, but still something to look out for. And here on we aim to uncover
they blacked out the city.
Secrets that nature has to offer, no matter how minuscule or gigantic. So let's get going, shall we?
This is pretty good so far.
Found primarily in deep North American woodlands, poison oak has many different names and places of origin, also referred to as the Tree of Heaven. Imagine that? In China and Taiwan, one of these invasive species made its way to America in the 1700s. It took its ground here boldly. As many of us know, infamous.
During one of the interlude segments, an anonymous broadcast would hijack the program. The broadcast depicted videos of a red melted face that spoke to the viewer in a warm yet deeply disconcerting tone. Oh man, I'm nervous. Lock in, here we go. They're gonna show it. This face and its properties will be hereby referred to as Fen 228. So we have a name for this thing now, Fen 228. Ooh. Oh, both. They were doing something with the earphones just now. That's freaky. Oh, that caught me off guard. As Fen 228 spoke, clips of footage and even the live camera feed monitoring the hospitals and bedrooms would occasionally be overlaid on the screen, obscuring Fen 228's face. Lock in, we ain't scared. Though most remember Fen 228 speaking English, multiple non-English speaking viewers remember understanding every word that was spoken. So it's one of those you hear it in your mind as the language you speak things. So if you speak Spanish, you're going to hear him in Spanish. So this thing can mass target everyone. The following clip is a restored recording of the anomalous broadcast. Ooh, should we be watching this? The duration of the clip has been shortened and the audio has been muffled, reversed, and dampened. Damn. Why even watch? These alterations are absolutely necessary to suppress its hazardous attributes as effectively as possible. For maximum safety, watch with blue light glasses and insert your earplugs. Why would you watch this? Lock in. We ain't scared. I'm a little scared. Right off the rip, this thing looks absolutely horrifyingly evil. This broadcast will be here where I refer to as Broadcast 813. Damn. Okay, if you're like me, I know you wanted to know what that meant, so hopefully we didn't curse ourselves. There are people that are better at it than me that managed to reverse it. Shout out to GAMERSAULT and IMMORTALMARCUS, two of my favorite YouTubers to watch on the horror stuff. They actually reversed it. Go check them out. Shout out to them. This is one of their footage that they did, that they reversed it. This is what that thing said. Let's hear it together. I'm still shaking. Let's hear it.
Cause a manifestation of my being in the future. You will be asleep in bed. I will be there and watch over you. When you wake, I will not be able to move any part of you. When the doctors eventually find you, they will not see me, but you will.
Ooh.
I'll see you too. Forever. I'll see you.
You know, guys, I could have probably gone pretty much my whole life without knowing what he had said. This broadcast, I am actually shaking. That thing is, because I got these big ass screens, man, and y'all just get to watch it from far away, man. And I keep waiting for a jump scare. This is awesome, Dr. Nowhere, if you ever see this. Broadcast 813 was viewed by roughly 530 residents throughout the southern Pennsylvania area, and upon viewing left many severely distraught. You think? You think? Aside from the discomfort and paranoia Fin 228's television presence had brought to the viewers, my heart's still pumping. There were other side effects that the viewers experienced that were highly unnatural. So there's anxiety, paranoia, and then another one. Many viewers reported not being able to keep the image of Fin 228's face out of their minds. We recording. Got y'all. Some even continued to hear its voice days after viewing. And there's the image of Finn, and it's just going through their mind like a signal, and they can still hear the voice. That's awful. Especially with what that thing said. When the doctors find you, they won't be able to see me, but you will. A victim who requested to remain anonymous claimed that the face was living in his brain and feeding on his spine. Wow. Another described the trumpets playing in their ears before they fell asleep. How the heck did they fall asleep? That's like when you don't fall asleep at that point, you just pass out. None of these people knew that this was only the beginning. The beginning of a whole new species of suffering that would never be fully understood. That's never what you want to hear about your condition. Holy. Wow. August 14th, 2003. The Great Northeast Blackout of 2003. After the anomalous frequency was detected by television station troubleshooters, So they had to see this mess too, I guess. The NERC was ordered by the Ephrata branch to have all power grids local to the state of Pennsylvania disabled by 4 p.m. to prevent further escalation of the anomaly and public knowledge of Broadcast 813. Yeah, get rid of that. Do government blackouts on that. Oh, look at that. They got it all highlighted with a sad face. The outage ultimately spread to various parts of New York, New Jersey, Ohio, and even Canada as well. Thing casted a wide net, creating the famous Great Northeast Blackout of 2003. Almost 50 million people were without power, some not getting it back until days later. They would be eternally grateful. Maybe. You never know with people these days, but they would most likely be eternally grateful forever for that. During the confusion caused by the outage, all traces of Broadcast 813 were collected by the Ephrata branch and seemingly wiped from existence. Not a bad move. Including news articles in the works from the morning after the broadcast, internet posts, recordings, and more. The cause of the blackout was promptly covered up and claimed to have been a combination of human error and the result of trees falling on the sagging power lines somewhere in Cleveland, Ohio. Dale Gribble would have figured out the truth. Human error. But the damage had been done. That screen, every time it comes in like that, is creepy as hell. Aftermath. Why it gotta be in blood red? Can it be in happy blue? 12 days after the broadcast 813 was blocked from air, a historically massive influx of pseudocoma occurred throughout the state of Pennsylvania, leaving 509 people affected and many families in shock. But if I recall, they said 530 got affected. So some folks got off. Also, pseudocoma, basically, long story short, pseudocoma, they're paralyzed from the neck down. That is wild. A historical... What horrible. So he's crippled these people. And somebody, if I recall, said it felt like he was in their head, feeding on their spine. I think this thing is eating people. Like, literally. Oh, cool. Pseudocoma is an extremely rare condition in which a patient experiences cerebromedulospinal, got it, disconnection, leaving them to be conscious but unable to move or communicate verbally due to complete paralysis of all voluntary muscles in the body except for vertical eye movements and blinking. Yeah, no. If I'm ever like that, do me a favor and me, because like that sounds like hell. Yeah, and it probably is, because they saw that face, and now they can't move, and it's in their head, and all they can do is blink. I don't know about that. The anomalous outbreak of such a rare condition was regarded as a spectacle by the U.S. Department of Health and was put under government investigation immediately. Doc's like, we tried everything and we got nothing. One thing in common with all these cases is the patients had been at home watching TV the night of the broadcast 813 was aired. That sucks. I guess they were watching that rerun. That sucks. Imagine watching some wholesome TV and then boom. Pull it back. That's Finn. That's it. We see him now. Or wait, no, we're viewing this, so yeah. Yep, that was him. Oh, whoa. Something else. He was in the corner too. I'm not gonna stop it, slow it down, but he was in the corner too. Alright. Though the victims of this outbreak were unable to speak, they were able to confirm communication through Morse code by blinking. more than victims were interviewed. So yeah, this is all they had left. That's, like I said, hell. Man, this is a frightening creature. Or being. Many of these interviews held unavailing results that often led to more questions, obviously, and many others held results that required archival or termination. Say, like, you do something, and, like, you trigger it. Oh, like Sadako in Japanese horror mythology, where if you tap on the third stall in the bathroom so many times, she can then haunt you. That's what that meant. They saw that tape, or that broadcast, and then Finn could get through. However, fairly late into the investigation, the Ephrata branch was notified of a particularly odd case revolving one Job. I'm not sure if that's Job or Job. Job Zamperini, an elderly victim of the anomalous pseudocoma outbreak. Could he still talk? Job Zamperini specifically requested his alias to be used in future records instead of his real name, which will remain classified. That's probably for the best. I wouldn't want to know him. Zamperini was a war vet and fluent in Morse code, putting him on the mark. Oh, so he knew Morse code going in, putting him on the mark as a potential interviewee as soon as the outbreak was put under investigation. So now they have confidence that they know that they're talking to somebody who can give them the correct answers. And he was fluent too, so conversational. After a very odd photo was taken in his backyard by his visiting grandson, his family became deeply troubled and convinced his house was haunted. So his grandson took a photo at his house in his backyard, and they thought it was haunted. This led them to contact a local priest in hopes his house would be blessed. That is wild, but that's probably what I would have done too. No cap. What the hell you think the cops are going to do to something like that, man? Call a priest. The following photos depict Finn 228 standing next to the small playhouse in Zamperini's backyard. Okay. The photo itself has proved to be non-hazardous and safe to view, though still anomalous in nature, so it'll still trigger seeing him. For the most comfortable viewing experience, wear blue light glasses or view from a distance of 3 feet or more. I don't know what any of that stuff does. Here we go. So that's the playhouse, and that's that thing. That thing has it reminds me of, like, if you've ever seen the anime Berserk, the God Hand. Those guys. It's like some sort of Hellraiser being. Man. Yeah, I'd have called a priest too. If something like that popped up in a photo, absolutely. Yep, the cross flipped upside down. Zamperini claims something horrible and unholy was with him and would hurt him and possibly others if he described it and what it was telling him. That is horrifying. So you can not only not move, not speak, not defend yourself, you hear it constantly, as well as the screams, which it calls laughter, and the trumpets, which I guess can only be the apocalypse. And then, if you tell anybody what it looks like, or it said if it described it and what it was telling him, then it would hurt him? What more could it do? Goodness gracious. The following is a recovered, previously archived recording in which Officer T. Gomez, I'm surprised they said his name, of the or that much of it. I thought it would have been blacked out. Of the Ephrata branch interviews Job Zamperini.
Hello, Mr. I'm Officer Gomez.
Okay, guys, right off the rip, that's Finn right there. That's him. You see his little wires, those sharp, pokey things. That's Finn.
Hope you're doing well today. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Oh,
regarding
I was
your
looking
condition?
around the room and didn't
Do you mind
see
if
it.
I ask you a few questions, Officer Gomez? Hope you're doing well today. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions regarding your condition and possibly unholiness within your home that your family had mentioned?
Translation sequence. So he speaks back. Oh, they say it for it.
Okay,
Ask.
First and foremost, did you notice any onset symptoms before you lost complete mobility of your body?
There
Face,
was a face. There was a face.
When did you begin seeing this face? Interesting.
I saw it. After I saw it on TV, it never left me.
Many of the people who have seen the broadcast that you saw on August the 13th described having vivid and upsetting hallucinations. Do you think this is something your brain has created?
No, it is in the window. I told you guys, that's Finn 228. Ooh.
Can you please describe
So it plays games with you too. Man.
this face to me?
He said, could you please describe this face to me? Horribly burnt, not of Lord Christ.
I still don't see it. Have you been having any hallucination aside from the face? I'm sorry to
I hear screaming of many voices.
hear that. Are these screams constant?
At night before I... Oh! No. Y'all saw that? Something flipped up. He said at night before I sleep and something else. But the red popped up. That's
I'm
Finn.
sorry to hear that.
Watch.
Are these screams constant?
Okay. That's them pausing it. Or wait, no, that wasn't it. At night I hear... And then that was Finn. Let's see what that was. Okay, guys, so like I said, there have been other people who have seen this before me. This is very popular on YouTube to check out. Again, shout out to GAMERSAULT and MYNAMEISWAYNE. They translated that the sequence, the red part, it says, only me and you. That was Finn. That is disturbing. Also, the give it to God and go to sleep now says, I can see you. Holy hell.
Thank you. You
I can
shedding
see
light
you.
on this is helping more than you know.
Oh, whoa.
You shedding...
Wait, let's go back.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Watch the writing.
Are these screams constant?
He speaks. There it was. Only me
Thank
and
you.
you. But Lord
shedding
Christ
light
is
on
with
this
me.
is helping more than you know.
Ooh, that's hard to see. It's like that flash. It looks like two streams of blood coming out of the sky. Up. He's messing with us. And that is hurting him. It said it would hurt him. Whoa. Wonderful day, the miracle of birth, a fetal fanfare, and then I guess it's Japanese writing. Okay. So, like I said, those sources that I was talking about earlier, they translated what this is, and it basically means fear the one and only Watanabe bird, or some variation of that. And basically what it is Watanabe was a Japanese soldier during World War II. He was very brutal to POWs, tortured them, killed them, everything he possibly could. And he got a hold of a guy, and he basically tortured him his whole life. Then later on, once the war is over, the guy is back in America, and he still can't get over the nightmares and the images of Watanabe in his mind. So essentially, he turns to Lord Christ to help ease his soul. The guy's name is Zamperini. That's crazy. Also, a lot of these comments are in the comments section, by the way, under Dr. Nowhere's video, where you could see where certain things he's liked and things like that. So yeah, and basically, I think they made a movie off of it called like Unbroken or Unbounded or something like that, where it's only by turning to the teachings of Jesus Christ that Zamperini can heal and get beyond the trauma of what Watanabe did to him as a POW during the war. And I guess some people think that this may represent Watanabe doing that to a new Zamperini, but at the same time, for me, personally, what I think that's just like kind of like a metaphor of fetal fanfare and the miracle of birth. I think this thing has been because it says it's in people's heads and it feeds on their spines. I think it's manifesting itself. And there have been people in the comment sections that say this kind of seems like the god of war, because there's a certain point in the video where everything else it describes, it's just like what happens during warfare. Let's wrap this up.
Listen closely.
Oh, that's freaky. Oh.
Do you hear it? You will hear the laughter of thousands as the sky opens up. You will hear the trumpets play their happy sounds. The streaming blood of life will pour down onto us all. Together, we will be still. Together, a feast fit for a king. Together, welded by love and purest connection. Be still.
Ooh. I'm not. That's what it. Oh, whoa. Warning: if you can see the screen, it means it's not safe to continue viewing. The program will end shortly. That was safe up until then? Protocol Bravada A228 has been initiated. So you gotta write all that stuff down. Oh, yep. Perform the procedures given to you during the introduction portion of this video immediately. Ooh, it's making sounds in the headphones. No evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near your dwelling. No evil shall befall you, nor... Whoo! And at the beginning of the video, guys, right at the very beginning, the brief clip that flashes, it was Fin228 the whole time. And then that scene. Whew. Guys, that was the Boiled One Phenomenon by Dr. Nowhere. Absolutely outstanding. That is really hard to watch. Even the thing's heartbeat doesn't sound like a heartbeat. It sounds like a muffled scream you'd hear in a Silent Hill game. That was really good. I see why that's just so popular. Like I said, that thing reminds me of the God Hand. The whole thing where it gets its victims by doing the broadcast and all that. That's kind of like when the God Hand, or I forget the ritual that it's called, unfortunately. I would forget it at this one point. But basically where they brand everybody and then you go into the hell realm and they feast upon you. Oh, man. And they manifest themselves to do that. I think the thing is trying to manifest itself. Man. Some folks have even said this thing might be like one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse or a god of war type situation, something like that, because it tries to describe the things it does as noble, like the trumpets and, when it's really just screams and make the hum. And he said the other screams are like laughter. Man. And just, whew, if you were unlucky enough to get, and there's no defense against this kind of thing. That's what's so freaky about Fin228. Yeah, this was absolutely aces. This was excellent. I hope you guys had fun. The Boiled One Phenomenon. That was my first time watching that, like, the whole way through. I seen, like, clips of it, like, make sure there's no copyright or anything. I see people say they reviewed it, and I've read some of the comments, but, yeah, this is the first time going through the whole thing, but that is freaky. And I kept waiting for jump scares and stuff, but they're really, I mean, other than when the text pops in, he's like, I'm watching you, I see you, you can see him in the backgrounds, it's really subtle. When it's on screen in front of your frickin' face, yeah, it's freaky. This was excellent. By the way, I said I'd save praise all the way at the end. This is Dr. Nowhere's YouTube page. he makes these videos and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and play his introduction video to himself for you guys real quick.
Welcome to Dr. Nowhere's Office of Wonders. We are certain that you will enjoy your stay.
Oof. I'll stop that there. Anyways, guys, this is Dr. Nowhere's page. Absolutely give him a shout out. Also, this is GAMERSAULT's page. He helped me out a lot too when I was trying to find answers in between watching the video and then afterwards, or if I had any kind of questions. And lastly, much shout out and love to ImmortalMarcus for his help on this too. He's the one of the people, as well as GAMERSAULT, that translated what Finn228 says to you, as well as he did, I believe, the text, the where he takes over the freaking blinks of the guy and he says only me and you. So much love to ImmortalMarcus as well too. Alright guys, that was fun. I had a blast with that. That was definitely Halloween worthy. Again, much love to Dr. Nowhere. Thanks for creating stuff like that. Hope he makes more, or hope they make more. That was a blast, guys. My name is Wayne.
Listen closely. Do you hear it? You will hear the laughter of thousands as the sky opens up. You will hear the trumpets play their happy sounds. The scourging blood of life will pour down onto us all. Together, we will be still. Together,